Yes, students, can you see the screen? Are you able to see the screen? Please respond. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Why the strength is very less? Only 10 students are there. What about the remaining students? Okay, students, in last lab, I was explaining you the second lab program. So what is the second lab program problem statement is, here we have to create a database with a database name LSA. LSA stands for Lecturer Subject Allocation. And this database contains three tables: subject table, lecturer table, and lecturer and subject table. So the subject table fields are subject ID, subject code, and subject name. And lecturer table fields are lecturer ID, lecturer name, and contact number. This I explained in the last lab. We created the table also. I created the table also, but when I created a form, only first form was executed. No, students, I was not able to execute second form. Yes, do you remember? Npidya, Apurva. Okay, so now I'll in last class we have seen the database also. So I'll show you once again the database. The database name is, in the program what they have given, LSA, lecturer. The say LSA only they have given, no? Lecturer's subject allocation. So in this program, what we are doing is we are doing the subject allotment. .NET for NBK, testing for MBK, DBMS for DV. Like this, we are doing the subject allotment. So before we do the subject allotment, students, we have to create the table, no? So we need to create a table. So I have created three tables. Yes, students, please respond. Is the screen is clearly visible, no? Because today is the first time I'm taking the class in the lab. I don't know whether you people are you people can see it clearly or not. You can see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here the server, you can, in the left hand side you can see the server explorer, and the right hand side you can, where I'm pointing the mouse pointer, you can see the solution explorer. Yes, students, here the database name what I have given is pr2. pr2.mdf file is my current database file. uh, this is current database file. In this database, I have created three tables: lecturer table, lecturer subject table, and subject table. So the lecturer table, subject ID, subject code, and subject name, whatever they have given in the syllabus, the same thing we have taken. So now I'll run the program. So that you will get a clear idea. Yes, students, whenever you run the program, first save your project. Better you click on save all, because 2-3 forms will be created. So if I click save all, then all the forms will be saved. And then click on debug. Or you have a shortcut key F5. if F5. So if you observe clearly the down, you can see the mouse pointer, no? It will show. Wait, sorry, students. Click on build. Then it will show the drop down list. So in that, the first option is build solution. So when you click on the build solution, down you can see build succeeded. If you have any error, in my laptop every time I was getting error there, some problem with OS. I thought it is Visual Studio problem. I tried to I reinstalled, still I was getting the same error. So maybe it is a OS error. If you have OS problem in your laptop also, or in your desktop, you may not get a correct output, students. So that's why I have switched to lab. So now this program I'm executing in the lab. So build succeeded. So there is no error. So that's why it is showing build succeeded. Now run the program. See, students, here form ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Can you see the form? See here, subject details. subject details kottidini. Here I am taking subject ID, subject code and subject name. Subject ID 2, subject name, which is your second subject. Subject ID 1, subject code is 18MCA 51 .net. Okay, I'll click on insert button. If there is any error, I think it may show error. Why? Because this I have executed already, and the subject ID, yes, it should show the error. Why? Because the subject ID I made as a primary key, already some data is inserted with the subject ID. So what data is inserted will go to the server explorer, will check the database. In the database, is there any file with that, is there any record with that ID, with that subject code? Hey, students, am I fast? If I am fast, you please stop me, so that you inform me, so that I will reduce my speed. See, already I have inserted subject ID 1. So subject ID 1, subject code is 18MCA31, and the subject is DBMS. That's why it is showing the error. Subject ID 51, fifth semester, first subject. Okay. Subject code 18MCA 51 alva, 18MCA 51 .net. Okay, now it should not show any error. Okay. Yes, students, details were added to the database. Click on okay. Yes, just now I checked in the database, one record was there. I have inserted one more record. I want to note that, so just click here, display. Banta, can you see? Yes, students, can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, students. There was no mistake when when I explained the same program in the lab. Don't get confused. I have not changed anything in the code. Only I have changed the system. Maybe because of OS problem, OS issue, I was not able to execute. You don't think that I have done the code is wrong. I have done some changes. No, this code is very simple. Just I have changed the system, and here I have inserted the subject details. I am displaying the subject details. Now I have go to the problem statement. I have one more table, that is lecturer table. So lecturer table also I have, and the third table is lecturer and subject. It has both the it is a combination of both the tables. And coming to that query, enter a new subject details. Yes, I have entered. Enter Mandidinalva. First subject was only DBMS. Now I have inserted one more. Okay. Now I want to run it once again. So what I can do, I'll delete here. I will delete here. And file application, insert data, inserted successfully. Okay. Banta, second subject. In a chronological order, in the sorted order only, it will be stored in the database. Kanasta idea mobile application now. See, students, again, if I want to include one more, then every time I have to clear the data. But I don't want this all the time. Now I have only three text fields I can do. But if I have 10 text fields, then I can. Now what I do? So understood till here, till the display? Yes, students? Understood till the display? So now I don't want to do all the time, I don't want to delete the data, erase the data all the time. So I have an option to clear the data. If I take one button, I'll show you. So till here you understood now. So now we'll go back to the code, and we'll go back to the design of form 1. Okay students, here I am taking one more button. Copy this button. Here. Why this? Here you're not able to. Anusha, wait. Why you're so much hurrying about attendance? First, listen the class. You're attending only for the sake of attendance. Then no need to attend. I'll just give the attendance. First, you
No, ma'am.
concentrate.
Now I have.
Huh? What?
ಈಗ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೆ.
No, at the end I'll take. If I take in the beginning also, once again at the end I'm repeating, no, because of internet issue some may are not able to answer. Okay, text box 1 dot text. I just copy students. I have the code. Students, once again I'm executing the subject code. I'll give 10 and the subject ID, subject ID 10, subject code 18, MCA 55 IoT, no? 554 I'll give 53 mobile application, no? 53 for machine learning. Machine learning. Insert. Yes. Click on display. Yes. Is the table is updated? Mobile application, previously only one subject was there. I have included .NET. Then I have included mobile application. Now I have included machine learning. Aita. Yes, students. How many subjects? 4 subjects. Now, if I want to include the next value, if I want to execute, so what I do is every time I was clearing, just clear. Artha aita? What is the use of this clear button? Yes, students. Amit? Apurva? See here. I am typing something. Students. I want to clear the data. Yes, this is why we use clear button. Artha agta idya? Yes, students, please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is okay. Like this, we use a clear button. So now we understood insert query, display, how it is displaying. Display, I already explained the code. And now we learned what's the use of clear button and how to write the clear button also. Text box 1 dot clear, text box 2 dot clear, text box 3 dot clear. If I have 10 text box 10 dot clear. That is the code to clear the text box. Now see here, I have one more button, lecture details button. See here students, I have created 3 forms here. One is for subject details, and the second is for lecturer details, and the third is for third query, and fourth is for fourth query. 4 forms I have created. So forms you can do it in one form, queries you can do it in one form only. But for the 4 queries, I have taken 4 forms. In the first form, I am inserting the details of subject. In the second form, I am inserting the details of lecturer. See, to switch over to the next form, here I have taken the button lecturer detail. If I click here, then it is going to lecturer details but form. Yes, students, understanding? Now the lecture ID is 3634. This is my ID. Lecturer name is contact number. Okay. Yes, data is inserted. Yes, students, this query I have not executed before. Okay, once I have executed. So this is the second time once I have already executed. So one record is already there. The lecturer ID is 1 and the lecturer name is NBK, and the contact number is some number I have taken. Yes, Artha aita? Yes, students, understood? How I am connecting one form to the other form?
Yes, ma'am.
How I am connecting the one form to I'll show the code also. So now a third query. Third query, when you click on the third query, it will go to that form. It will go to that form. Still, I have not written the code. See, fourth query. If I click on the fourth query form, so it is going to fourth query form. If I click on, see here, it is going to second form. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಹೆಂಗೆ how it is flowing from first form to second form to third form to fourth form? Yes, students, are you following? Are you getting the flow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, students, here I have the code that is text box 1 dot clear, text box 2 dot clear, text box 3 dot clear. I have three text boxes. When I click on clear button, everything should be cleared. Whatever is written previously, everything should be cleared. So that's why I have taken this. Now form 1, here I have this button. I have lecturer details button. When I run the program, when I click on this lecturer details button, it is redirecting to the form 2, alva? It was redirecting to form 2, no, students? How it was redirecting to form 2? What code I have written? See, when you want to redirect to some other form, you have to write like form 2. When I click on this button, yes, students, see here clearly. When I click on this button, that is lecturer details button, then it should move to second form. The control should go to second form. So for that, what I have to do is form 2 form 1 is equal to form 1 is equal to new form 2. See, this is a object. This is the object for form 2. The object you can change. You can change. Now again, if you change again, it may show some error. So I don't want to change it. So with the code, with the so here we are with this button, we are switching over to the form 1. With this object, we are showing the button. So it will show form 2. If I click here, Yes, students, see here. I have four forms. See, this is my third form. Yes, understanding. This is my third form. This is my second form. And this is my fourth form. Form 1, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Now, when I click on this lecturer details, it is going to Form 2. It is going to Form 2. Now, slight changes I'll do, students. What I do is in the code, Form 3 ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Now where it is going? Where it is going? It is going to Form 3, no? Yes, students, is it going to Form 3? Respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, coming back to the question, problem statement here, insert new subject details, insert new lecturer details. Yes, we have inserted. We have inserted. So here I have inserted the student new subject details. Lecturer ID 123, lecturer name Nath, contact number, insert. The details were inserted to the database. Click on OK button, display. So previously only few records were there. Only 2 records were there. Now the third record is also inserted. NBK Nirupama was only there. Now Dwarkanath GV is also inserted to the database. Yes, students, understood? Anybody have doubt? Anybody want to repeat me any code? Anybody? ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? Yes. No. So now I have these 3 tables. In each table, in the first table, in the lecturer table, I have made lecturer ID as a primary key. In the second table, I made subject ID as a primary key. Coming to this lecture and subject table, I have subject code, I have subject ID, and I have lecturer ID. This subject ID is a primary key in subject file. Lecturer ID is a primary key in lecture file. Now we'll make this as a reference key to this file. Yes, we'll make a reference key. So for that, right click, on the So go to the table, go to lecturer table. Lecturer table. In the lecturer table, lecturer ID is a primary key. Primary key. Right click on the table. Right click on the table. Go to relationship. Go to relationship. So in the relationship, nothing will be there. Initially, it will be empty. So we need to add. We need to add. So what we need to add is foreign key. So we want to make as a foreign. One second. One second. Wait, students. Okay. Relationship. Add foreign key is. So here. The existing relationship must pair one common. Actually, it should display the foreign key. Okay, student, it is here also it is showing some error. So this primary key and foreign key, we'll see it later. Okay. It is not taking. Okay. Next is, so what is the next query is, the third query is subject allocation with a lecture name, subject allocation with a lecture name in a combo box. So we have to take a combo box. In the combo box, we have to select a lecturer name. We have to select a lecturer name and we have to select the subject. Here we are doing the subject allocation. No, subject allocation with lecturer name in the combo box and subject to be allotted in the grid view with checkbox with checkbox column. So in the grid view, we have to show. In the grid view, we have to show whichever subject I have allotted, I have selected in the combo box, and whichever the faculty name I have selected in the combo box. So to that faculty, it should show the checkbox in the grid view. So for that, so go to form 3. Go to form 3. Students, any doubt till here? Any doubt you have? Is Pooja, Vishal,
Yes, ma'am.
Shashank? Any doubt till here? How to link from one form to another form? How to clear? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Shashank?
No doubt, ma'am.
Okay. Rajesh, anybody have doubt? If you have any doubt, then I'll repeat. No doubt, no? Harini? Harini?
No doubt, ma'am.
Okay. So now, third form. See, students, you can see the third form. This is my third form. In the third form, so this is a third query. So here, a lecturer name and subject name. whichever I select, whichever the subject name and whichever the subject name I select, so that should be displayed in the grid view. That should be displayed in the grid view. For that, see, design I have already done. So to do this design, you have to go to toolbox. In the toolbox, we have a checkbox. We have a combo box. Just drag and drop. Select, drag and drop. So here I need two combo box. So I have taken two combo box 1 and combo box 2. And to label what for I need this combo box, what for I need this combo box. For that I have labeled this combo box is for lecturer name and this combo box is for subject name. And this is the grid view I have taken. If when I click on this display button, then it should display the selected subject and the selected name, as lecturer name and selected subject name. So this is the third query, students. And the fourth query is, yes, students, will you try this query? Will you try? The fourth query is also same. Display all the subjects allotted in a grid view to the selected lecturer. The fourth query is, in the fourth query, we have to take only a single combo box with the lecturer name. If I take NBK, or if I take Nirupama, to Nirupama, how many subjects they have allotted, so that list should be displayed in the grid view. That should be displayed in the grid view. This is the fourth query. Yes, students, will you try? You try, Madi. If I give the query, then what you will do? Huh? Anyway, I have the query. If you are not able to execute, then I'll give the query. Yes, students, will you try? Try ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Sridhar, will you try? Respond. Will you try, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Try ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Yes, I'll give you 2 days time. 2 days. In 2 days, you try. Next when you have my class? Tomorrow you have, no? So tomorrow I'll explain you if you are not able to execute. Yes, students, today you try at home. You try to run the execute this third query, that is subject allocation with lecture name in a combo box and subject to be allotted in a grid view with a checkbox. So for that faculty, whichever subject we are going to select. So this you have to do. Today you try. If you are not able to execute, then in next class, in tomorrow's class, I'll explain you. I'll give you the code, students. Okay, third query and fourth query. The fourth query is display all the subjects allotted in a grid to the selected lecturer. Whichever the selector, if I select Dwarkanath sir, then the subject allocated for Dwarkanath. If I select Aparna ma'am, then for Aparna, whatever the subject is allotted, that it should display in the grid view. Yes, students, you try. You try. If you are not able to execute, then anyway in the next class, I'm going to explain the code. Okay. Okay, students, I'll stop here. Answer your attendance. 1. 1 is absent. 2. Aditya. Aditya is there. Aditya's USN is 2, no? 3.
Yes, ma'am.
4. 5.
Present, ma'am.
Amit is not there. 6.
Present, ma'am.
7. Who is 7?
Ma'am, Ashwini.
7 is not there. 8,
Yes, ma'am.
9. Who is 9? Ten. Four is absent. 9 is absent. 10. 10 is absent. 11. 12.
Present, ma'am.
13.
Present, ma'am.
14. 14. 15. 16.
Present, ma'am.
17.
Present, ma'am.
18. 19. 20.
Ma'am.
20.
Present, ma'am.
21. Okay,
Present, ma'am.
21. 22.
Present, ma'am.
23. 24.
Ma'am, 4, ma'am.
Where were you?
Because of network problem, ma'am.
23. Okay, don't disturb in between. We'll see. We'll check. At the end, I'll check once again. 23. 24. 25. 26.
Present, ma'am.
27. 28. 29. 27 is there? 27 illa, 28 illa, 29. 29. 30. 31.
Present, ma'am.
ಯಾಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? 32. Why only 29 students are there? 32.
I'm 31 present.
Okay, 32. 32. Who is 32? 33.
Present, ma'am.
34.
Present, ma'am.
35. 35. 36. 36 absent. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. What is this? All are absent. Huh? 44.
Ma'am, ma'am, I think after 34 you should start with 50, ma'am.
Okay. Excellent. My attendance is in my cabin, so here just at least somebody should tell, no? Okay, 30 admale. Okay. After 30, Sarfraz.
Yes, ma'am.
After 30.
No, ma'am.
I'm not sure, ma'am.
34.
After
After
34, it
After-
will start from 50, ma'am.
Sorry. 51, 50, 50, 51,
Present, ma'am.
52,
Present, ma'am.
53,
Yes, ma'am.
54,
Present, ma'am.
55, 56,
Present, ma'am.
57,
Present, ma'am.
58,
Present, ma'am.
59,
Present, ma'am.
60,
Present, ma'am.
61,
Present, ma'am.
62,
Present, ma'am.
63, 63, 64,
Present, ma'am.
65, 66, 66, 67, 68,
Present, ma'am.
69, 69, 70,
Present, ma'am.
71,
Present, ma'am.
72, 72 is last number, 73,
Present, ma'am.
74,
Present, ma'am.
75, 76,
Present, ma'am.
77,
Present, ma'am.
last one in Vishal.
Yes, ma'am.
No, so
Ma'am,
many are
20
absent.
and 30, ma'am.
I'll come one by one. 9, 10, 11.
Ma'am, 4, ma'am, first.
4. I didn't call your name. No, I removed your number that time only from the absent list.
4, ma'am.
Okay. 11, 14, 15, 18, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27,
Ma'am, 24, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
24 is present. 28.
Ma'am, 27, ma'am.
Okay. Yarama 27 now. Who is 27?
Seema, ma'am.
Where were you, Seema, when you was taking attendance? 28, 29.
Present, ma'am.
Who is 29?
Sinchana, ma'am.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ನಾನು ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ see from next class onwards, no, when I take attendance, that time you have to respond. Later I'll not consider your attendance. 30, 35, 50, 55, 63, 65, 66, 67, 69, 75. Okay, students, the remaining 2 queries you try at home. If you are not able to execute in the next lab or in the next class, I'll explain you those queries. Okay, any doubt? Okay, students, I'll stop here. See you in the next class. Rajesh, he left the meeting.